mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to the Urban X podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot.
Yay!
Yes. Thank you guys for joining us. Welcome back.
Yes, we appreciate your presence.
Yes, glad you guys got the notifications as well.
Yeah, it seemed like the notifications went out.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's always good.
Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Hope everybody is healthy.
Yes.
Quick roll call in the building.
I saw Charlotte in the building, Detroit.
I see Jersey City, Tucson, Arizona.
Yep, North Carolina. We got to talk about some things.
Tucson. I was
Yeah. Well,
Tucson. My bad.
Tucson.
North Carolina.
Since it's on, the call my nigga Arizona wrong from Tucson.
Right.
What's like Yukon?
Used to have the slow grooves on.
Yeah, about the eyes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Dutchess County in the building. What up? Thank you guys for joining. We appreciate you guys. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Continuing to get work done.
Yes.
Watch some really good football with Eli.
Oh my gosh, yes. It was.
We just buckled down, and I look at the schedule for next week.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's time for the chips and dip.
Yeah.
And get down to these games, and now we can bet now.
Yo, listen, betting in New York City hit like crack.
It hit like crack.
All my friends just talking about what they plays they got going, parlay. I was like, yo, y'all need to chill.
Yeah, and I asked Eli, he said, nah, I'm going to stick with the money I got. Because, Eli be having his little stash. He like, nope, I ain't trying to look. I said, so I can't even take you to Vegas? He said, nope. I said, okay, say no more. That's a wasted trip. You know what I mean? Because at his age, that'd be a nice way to hustle. Yeah. As much sports as he watch. He like, nah, I'm going to stay with the money I have. So I'm going to get a little account.
Okay.
Put a couple of $100 on there.
Yeah, you got to.
I don't know all the parlay language, and I got to kind of watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Listen, I remember the first time my mom, she was doing, if you remember my mother, she was doing.
You aced all of them.
Yeah, she was doing the football games, but I didn't understand, like, covering the spread and stuff like that. Yeah. So I got everything. I called every single game. But then she was like, you didn't cover the spread. I was like, what the hell is the spread? I got everything right. I won.
I'm 12. What do you mean spread?
I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that does make a difference. And, all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to get an account.
Somebody said, when you going to play rough touch football? Yo, you know what's crazy? Why you say that? I was on the phone with my man Dre today, all right? And he got back into like a hobby that he loved, that he stopped doing. I haven't played football in so long, but I miss it. Like, I watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I got to get back into it. You know
well, Ty and them, had that league.
I remember.
The Crush Committee group.
I remember.
And they played for years.
I remember.
And when I say it's really rough touch, it's rough.
I remember we went out there.
Yeah, rough touch on the concrete. So they mean business.
Yeah, I got to get back out there, man.
And one team out there was named Sugar Hill.
They won. They won the whole tournament and poured bags of sugar on the field.
So they got their little rituals and all that kind of stuff.
Delaware in the building. Yo, guys, this weekend update. I played and in the VR and the Oculus for the first time with all my friends. Crazy.
Okay. See, I got you one because I want you to get fucked up first.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucked up, then I ain't going in.
I'm not gonna lie. Crazy. I had to force. I was like, I gotta go, y'all. Like it was one of those.
Immersed in it.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Okay. Well, what's gonna happen when we start doing events? Only in
facts. Like you need like a VR set.
You need a VR set.
See the podcast.
See the podcast. That's where it's heading.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys, but I will not be left behind on a dirt road in an analog reality.
Yeah.
And there's a world around me changing. Nope, not gonna do it.
Got you. But yeah, we got a lot to get to today, so let's get to it.
Okay,
man.
before I get in all of that, tomorrow I'm picking up Noble.
Oh yeah, have fun. Take him.
Throw that out there. Me and wife are gonna pick him up.
Yeah, have fun.
You know what I mean? And see what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? It'll be cold tomorrow, so it'll be all indoors.
Take him.
But we will take him and we will enjoy him.
Yeah.
And this is what grandparents look forward to now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are the highlights of our day. So have them ready. We got our own car seat. We ain't want to hear no excuses.
He's going to be ready.
You know
I was going to give you my car seat.
No.
That's how real it was about to get.
No. We don't want you to. I got to go down to my car.
Nope.
We pulling up, bring them down. You know I got a whole bunch of stuff at the house already.
Listen.
Yeah. So that's what I look forward to in my day.
Malcolm giving no. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but you know how I get it. Take them. Yep. Bing, bring them back.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So I feel like we have to start this podcast off talking about the fire that happened yesterday in the Bronx. We located in the Bronx. I think it'd be irresponsible for us not to speak about this.
Yes.
So there was a huge fire that happened in the Webster section in the Bronx yesterday that claimed the lives of, initially it said 19 people, but today the report was updated. It was 17 people that were actually killed.
Okay.
And apparently the fire was started as a result of a space heater being on continuously. Mm-hmm. And then when everything was going down, the father, he got his family out but didn't close the door behind him.
Yes.
And as a result, the fire spread. Because when I first saw the building, I was like, I know that building is fireproof. Or it's supposed to be fireproof.
Right.
Those buildings that don't have fire escapes. You know what I mean? So I was like, how the hell did the fire spread that much to where all of these people are dying? A bunch of kids passed away. Families, bro. That broke my heart.
Yeah, and really tragic events. Anytime you hear kids are involved. Now, it wasn't that the fire spread. The door is fireproof.
Yeah.
If he had closed the door, the smoke would have at least been contained within the apartment because smoke kills more than the fire.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that you inhale that dark smoke in your lungs, and it's a matter of seconds. You lose your, you know what I'm saying, your whereabouts, your understanding and all of that. And then you become, disoriented is the word I'm looking for. And so when that many children who were just trapped, and then people panic. See, that's the thing about it. We all think we know what we're supposed to do. Stop, drop, and roll. Put hot towels under your door, wet towels to stop the smoke from coming in. Close the door to contain. And all of those are actual facts.
Yeah.
But in the moment of fear, and you trying to get out, and people hit them stairways.
Yeah.
And that's the last place you should hit.
Yeah.
Because you can't see, you can't breathe. And as a result, a lot of people lost their lives. It was reminiscent of the Happy Land killings, which happened a few blocks away from that. And the Happy Land killing, 79 people died because it was one way in the club and one way out. And a jealous boyfriend got mad at his girlfriend and doused the front door. And those people died a slow death. You could smell the flesh from miles away. And then recently in Philadelphia, as a lot of people know, something very similar happened where a kid was playing with matches and lit a tree. And, about 7 to 9 kids,
Bro, I've been hearing,
have died.
Horrible news.
So our condolences go out to all of these families. As a matter of fact, T, let's get some old clothing and stuff that we and find out where we can drop off
Yeah,
a lot of things.
They actually have a lot of drop-off points. Yesterday, it's crazy. When I left here yesterday, I went to the supermarket and I saw a bunch of firemen in the supermarket buying a bunch of food
and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they were just coming from the handling that, so that was crazy.
Yeah.
Our condolences. I've been hearing a lot of just sad news, dealing with families, dealing with kids, and it's breaking my heart, man.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of fire. He was coming down a ladder with a little baby.
Yes.
You seen that picture?
Yes.
I was like, that's crazy. So I think it was 9 kids that passed. It was a lot. Our condolences, man.
Yeah, and I went to that school that's connected to that building.
I was about to go to that school.
Yeah,
My middle school is actually down the block. It was on Arthur Avenue. It was actually down the
Mm-hmm.
block, not too far from there. So I know that building.
I know the building well.
Yeah.
And again, anytime I got one soft spot in my heart, y'all, and it's for kids.
Bro.
And because they don't deserve anything but an opportunity to live and express their lives to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated by young people. To this day, Malcolm will tell you, I get on the floor when I'm playing with Noble. I just want to immerse in their world because they don't know what's going on. Any of this candy stuff, they don't. They just trying to figure this all out. And when the opportunity is taken away from them through tragic, circumstances, it's really something. And them firefighters, man, they look traumatized.
Yeah. Also, the fact that this building, the film, where the fire all started, the fact that he had to have a space heater on.
That's another
layer to this
as
that
big
I
as
don't
this
think people are
building
talking
is,
about. Yeah.
You don't have heat, and you need to have on a space heater.
Yeah.
That's something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're not talking a little private house with a landlord who's a piece of shit, so to speak.
Right.
We're talking a huge building, and y'all don't have no heat? Nah, not good at all. So the chain of the consequences, there's going to be prices to pay because all of the city officials, the new team was out there heavy, and they going to want answers. And I'm hearing, and I don't know, maybe my people in Philly can help me out, that in Philly, those kids were left alone. While the parents were out doing something, and that's when one of the kids got some matches. So if the parents survived because they left their children in the home, that's a whole nother.
Apparently, they said they reported to HPD over 10 times last month.
See what I'm saying? So these are things that need to be prevented. You should have a basic just heat and hot water are your basic necessities. When you paying rent, you should always have that. You know what I mean? Heat and hot water, and the rest, you can kind of work out. Especially, dude, it's 19 degrees tomorrow in New York City. 19. Yeah. And for people who don't have heat, well, that's tough. Yeah. So again, we want to send our condolences out to the families who lost people, those who are displaced now with nowhere to go. That's another component of it, because them hotels are only nice until the cameras go away, and then they look, you know what I mean? Or family members who, only gonna give you a few days to figure this out. So
you don't really realize when fires happen and they said we lost everything. You don't really understand
the concept of that.
They lost everything.
There was pictures.
There was a fire.
Everything.
And my family, all of my family, my mother's side, they all live in one building in Harlem, where they lived, and that building burned down. But I have a deeper, darker conspiracy about that. But that's that's what I'm saying. But I have family members that literally lost everything. So I get it. My heart goes out to them. And once I get information on how to donate and stuff like that, I'll send it out to the peeps.
We'll send that out to the peeps.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So over the weekend, Sidney Poitier passed away.
Yes, the legendary Oscar-winning, trailblazing actor who we all respected. You ever seen Uptown Saturday Night? So those movies was kind of before you. Yeah. Him and Bill Cosby and all of that kind of stuff, and who we all well respected and carried himself with such dignity. You know what I'm saying? And he was another one of them actors who bailed out a lot of, the activists
on the low, yep.
and on the low, and that was his way of contributing to, the movement. And so our condolences out to him. He was 94 years old, had 6 daughters.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but 3 from each wife. I think he had 2 marriages over that 90-year period. And he had 6 daughters. So our condolences go out to the pioneering, trailblazing Sidney Poitier.
One of my favorite stories when Jamie Foxx was on his campaign after Ray, and after Ray, like everybody knew he was about to win the Oscar.
Yeah.
So he was campaigning. He was going to these shows and stuff like that, and apparently he was doing a lot of partying and things. And Oprah had to call him. I know how we feel about Oprah, but Oprah called him, and then Sidney Poitier had to speak to him like, listen. What you're about to do, what you're about to embark on, like not a lot of black male actors have done this.
So understand the responsibility, even though it's the acceptance of white America, and that's neither here nor there. You still have a responsibility.
Yeah.
That's why they also called, what's the dude who whipped that chick? No, whipped that chick.
Terrence Howard.
Right, because he was gonna sing that song at the Oscars.
Really?
And they told him, no, don't do that. Sure, you did it in the movie, but the elders had to call him and say, you do not get on that stage at the Oscars and sing Whip That Chick. So he had to pull back, and they won an Oscar, for that particular song. And so when you see Denzel win it and he look up and Sidney Poitier is up in the crowd and he's honoring Sidney, and Sidney also won another one that year, but for like a commemorative, and so it was a beautiful thing to see.
Got you. Yeah,
with all things told about it being actually Patar, and we understand. We understand the history. I gotta say that because
always.
You know how people get. So
not in the same vein.
Let's do it again. Uptown Saturday night. Yes.
Not on the same level at all. Not putting. But Bob Saget passed away yesterday. That was crazy.
From Full House.
Yeah,
in a hotel room.
Nobody knows what happened.
Yeah,
they said he died in his sleep. Yeah.
That sounds a little crazy.
It does. Yes, it does.
Sounds a little crazy.
Yes, it does.
And he had just spoken on Betty White's death.
He did.
And he was speaking about he doesn't know what happens after death.
Yeah.
As if he was contemplating what happens after death, and then he passes away. Mtume, the legendary singer, R&B writer, Mtume, Juicy.
Yes.
Biggie did. It was all a dream. Used to read Word Up magazine. For those younger people who may not know, among other songs that he wrote and things of that nature, he passed away. I don't know all of the details.
He was in his 70s, right?
Yeah, I believe he was 76.
Okay.
If memory serves me correct. So, our condolences go out to all of these individuals. A famous football player, Hall of Famer, who played, I believe, died today too as well.
Man, what's going on?
Yeah, so it's a lot of turnover.
What is happening?
It's a lot of turnover taking place. At this time, I'll get the football player's name before the show's over, or people in the chat will provide that information.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Rihanna is actually opening up 5 brick and mortar stores for her Savage Fenty brand along Las Vegas, LA, Houston, Philly, and Washington D.C.
What about New York?
Not in New York yet. I guess not. I guess that's coming later.
Okay.
But yeah, she has really, really turned into like a real mogul out here. Like
quietly.
Yes, very quietly. And I don't foresee like music to her now is just kind of like so like I guess.
Well, if music is your passion, it always has to be done. Look at Nas.
True.
Right? So Nas is making money in Bitcoin and startups.
True.
And he no longer needs to do music, but that bug hits you.
Yeah.
And it hits you, and you don't want to do a token album just to say you did an album.
Yeah.
You really gotta dig in. And I think Nas, not to take anything away from Rihanna's story here, set a new standard this year by saying, when you come, whether you 50 or 20, you better bring it. So with her, with branching out with her brand now, she seems to be in love.
Oh yeah.
I hate.
I'm hating.
Jeez, you just gonna just goggle the water and spit out hate at the same time.
Yeah, I was hating.
Don't hate the brother. He's a brother. They young.
Yeah.
It's young love. Obviously, he don't need the money. She don't need the money.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna big up. That's my second pet peeve: is children and black love. You get me I'll be crying right now. I could walk by people getting married I ain't never met and be just crying and shit. Oh, that black love. Hope they can make it. So, to see them, and now she's branching and out, opening up brick and mortar stores, which should, in this day and time, be more contemporary. So you walk in, and it should be futuristic. I want to be able to go in through the goggles, in her world, and be like, I'm here at the Finney store. Well, not that I need anything, but I might want to buy my wife something.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Chicks love when guys go into the Victoria's Secret store. They love that shit. No. Like, I'm here, want to get some panties and bras. Well, what size is she? You start looking at them. No disrespect. Turn around. Yeah, my wife got an ass just like that. So
I'm sorry, ladies. Like, they were creepy.
Be about a medium. You want to try some of that stuff on?
I'm sorry, man.
Can you try that on? No, they don't. No, go ahead. Don't worry about it. Try that on. Put that thong up in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take two of those. Take two of those with me. Oh, look at him. He's just so in love with his boo, and come out with my shit. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, gotta make that work.
That's funny.
Gotta make that work.
That's funny. So cause this point actually goes into another discussion, because artists have to make money elsewhere out of music. John Legend just sold his catalog.
Yeah, John Legend just sold his entire catalog.
And this has been happening all over the music industry. And big names. John Legend is not a small fry.
Yeah.
In the music, big names are just selling off their catalogs.
Right.
And again, prior to this happening, right, when we talk about music, we talk about ownership, black ownership, and generational wealth. What do we hear? Keep your catalog. Right?
Yes.
Gotta keep you rich, but people are just selling off their catalogs. What is happening?
Malcolm, I've been trying to figure it out. I don't know if the way the catalog is going to be used in the future limits the artist's ability to take full advantage of it. I don't know if some artists are like, let me transfer over to the NFT world and find other ways, and I need capital.
Yeah.
I don't know if they trying to go to the moon. I talked about that. A lot of rich people are like, look, it's going to cost you $200 million.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes is like, all I got is the catalog.
Yeah.
Fuck Earth.
Yeah.
I'm going to the moon. I'm going to Mars. And when you get there, it'll be, a pod for you and your family.
What's the white dude that sold his catalog? Or his estate sold his catalog? David Bowie?
David Bowie, yes.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of. Or these corporations are so aggressive, you are not going to own anything that's not inside of your head.
Yeah.
So we're going to buy up it all, and the metaverse and the universe and the whatever verse is coming after that is going to, submerge and just own all your stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna bet on you trying to go to the moon.
Well, if you leave it up to like Aunt C right now, he said he sold it because he dead, because John Legend dead.
Oh, so his spirit came back alive.
His estate, and they pretending to be. I don't know.
You gotta stay off them websites, man. And don't get me wrong. I used to be. You talking to a conspiracy theorist Hall of Famer. I'm a Hall of Famer.
The jerseys and the Raptors right there.
Yeah, in the Raptors.
Right there.
I done thought about everything humanly possible. And then you got to kind of just fall back. Can you sell your catalog and keep your masters? No.
You got to sell it, yeah.
You're selling it, so the masters is what you're selling. That's the catalog. Now, you will still be able to get residuals every time the song is played. And I don't think you get that now, because when you sell the catalog, That's it. I give you $200 million. You have accepted the $200 million, as opposed to 10 years from now, your stuff been selling. So you're not thinking about your children.
Yeah, listen.
In this sense, unless you're taking the $200 million and flipping it. Yeah.
Does anybody know who he sold it to? Because it's somebody who's buying up all these catalogs.
Yes.
And I want to know what the hell they're gonna do with them. Like, if
it's the same person.
If it's the same person, because like they're in like real estate. The person that like the company that's buying up everything is BlackRock. Look them up.
Oh no, they're buying everything.
Look them up. They
are dangerous.
The world.
Yes.
Right? Look them up. So I don't know who's doing this with the music, and I guess that's IP. You know what I mean?
And there's usually, Malcolm, a grand scheme or plan.
Yeah.
That by the time we realize what has happened, it's too late.
Yeah.
Right? So we're seeing a trend now of major artists just selling their whole catalogs,
and again,
whether it's the estate or the artists themselves, and in 10 years from now, nobody will own anything.
It's weird. It's crazy.
You know, I think they're going to the moon. That's all.
You think they're going to the moon?
You get a pod for $200 million, and you can live in this bubble, and or Mars, or really, Arizona. Tucson, where all that red dirt is, they fly your ass in, like I told you, and land you, and you still on Earth with your dumb ass.
Got you.
For $200 million. Man. Anyway, anywho.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, some great news that happened this weekend. It's great news as on the back of some sad news, but the killers of Ahmaud Arbery, they got life without parole.
Yep, send them white boys up.
Yes, the father and son, George McMichael, Travis McMichael, and then the one who filmed it, all got life.
Just imagine if he had just minded his business, sat on his porch, he'd be home.
Yep.
No, he wanted to get involved, and now some big burly dudes in the you gonna eat your cornbread.
Yep.
It's a wrap.
I'm not gonna. Yo, we've
been taking a couple of wins
with these verdicts. Like I'm very surprised.
Yeah. But again, sometimes those are just small signs that the tide of things could be changing. And this particular judge, he made the court sit in silence for over a minute, which is the time that they chased down. Or he didn't have to do all of that.
Oh, wow.
A white judge to have them reflect on how long they chased this man down before they gunned him down in the streets. And it was just horrific. But lately we've been getting, I know it's a token win here and there. In the grand scheme of things, I shouldn't have to keep saying this. Well, but we have to, because people are going to comment me and tell me, Dot, you should know better. We ain't winning the system, blah, blah, blah. Damn, how do y'all live your lives like that, bro? Find some joy. Get you some grandkids or something. You got to find some joy.
Touch some grass.
Yeah, you can balance this thing out, man, because other than that, you just...
Be woke.
Stuck. But take a nap. Take a nap. That's it. Just take a nap every now and then. Thank you for the
thank you
super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, Spencer.
Somebody else sent us some
Spencer
earlier.
OC, and that was let me get.
Please get them, because we thank you for every little bit that comes through, and people who show us.
Yes, we appreciate it. I got
a support and stuff like that. So so we'll take the victory for what it is, and if we align it with the sign of the times. Maybe it's an indicator. Now, with that being said, Jason Walker.
Whoa, this is a story. This
is a story.
Yeah.
And I believe Tariq Nasheed spoke about it in detail. This off-duty deputy ran over, allegedly, Jason Walker, and then shot him, got out of his vehicle and shot him in the back
4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
Right? And from what I'm understanding, they haven't even released the deputy's name. Maybe by now
they have.
Okay, they've released the deputy's name?
Yeah, let me get it.
Okay, get his name, because, tag this sucker's it. And I'm starting to think just in general, that there's something deeper going on with that.
It gotta be. The guy's name, hold on.
You don't just run somebody over.
His name is Jeffrey Hash.
Jeffrey Hash, deputy off duty. You don't run a black man over and then shoot him 4 times in the back.
And then the story was, like, he jumped in front of a car. And then like the gun went off by accident, and then they found out the gun didn't even go through the windshield. It was a bunch of
weird stories.
Like they was trying to put together a story at the same time.
In real time.
You know what I mean?
You know how your kid try to lie to you in real time, and the story just getting worse and worse every second. So it's one of those things. So I don't have all of the details. Tune in to Tariq Nasheed. I'm pretty sure he can get into the intricate aspects of it, but we didn't want this to go by and not recognize that we're still fighting a battle out here, and we still, for every time we win something, and this was a day after the Aubrey verdict. So who's to say that this wasn't revenge or some white deputy trying to take matters into his own hands and exact revenge? And or you know, something of that nature. So we will keep. I got somebody in that town who's going to get back to me and touch base. And so let's just keep his family in our prayers and send our condolences to him, because nobody should have to die like that. You hit me and then you shoot me in the back 4 times. Now something is. Yeah,
he should go down as well. So we'll see what goes on with that. Let's definitely keep an eye out on that case.
Yes.
All right. With that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yes.
And we shall return.
I was like a knight princess, more like medieval times, and I was slaying dragons and whatnot.
So I had a past life where I thought it was so interesting that I think it's Ashanti was talking about how she was slaying dragons. So I actually was like a reptilian creature with wings, and I remember flying in a sky that had 2 moons.
So I guess maybe eons ago, me and this being were together, maybe romantically or something.
And then when you asked us to go to how we died, I'm being hanged.
And all of a sudden, I'm flying. And I feel like I'm spirit. At first, I felt like a person. You know, I'm in a white dress and I'm human or something similar.
In my first past life, I was a mermaid.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, with an important message for you, so listen up. I just wanted to express my gratitude to everyone who has supported me and allowed me to help facilitate you in your spiritual journey. I am so grateful for you. Whether you have supported me on my website, booked sessions with me, or have just supported my YouTube videos, I'm thankful for you. Now, with us growing together, I want to share that our family is growing too. And in celebration and preparation of this growth and expansion, I will be temporarily closing my books starting February the 19th, 2022. However, everyone that books a session with me starting today, Monday, December the 13th, until February the 19th, will receive a free gift from me to help you in your journey in my short absence. So continue to support one another and let's continue to grow it together. Be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
What's happening?
And we back now.
Yeah.
You said
I was early?
Yeah, you was early.
Oh.
You too young to be early, Malcolm. Way too young.
My bad.
See, at my age, when the train leaves the station,
my bad.
you know what I'm saying, young blood?
I got the signal wrong. My fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my fault.
At my age, when that train leaves the station, you better be on board. Anyway.
Yes.
Nature's Ashe. My wife just told me she placed her order.
Yes.
She got some crystals coming.
Yes.
Argon pyramids, ginger lemon.
Yes.
Turmeric,
yeah.
sea moss, and
yeah,
a whole bunch of things coming. So that's gonna be dope. Chanel is still in there cooking. So that's going to be dope. Phil Valentine's event, January 30th.
Yes, 30th.
All right, the blood situation, about how they after the blood. And I was telling Odyssey, she looked at me like I was crazy. That I was best trying to explain we live in multiple universes at once. And that's just how you can have a dream of a whole bunch of experiences you didn't have. You wasn't there, but you were in another reality. That's the best way. It's like, multidimensional shit for goofies, right? So what they're trying to do through the blood, because that's your gateway through the black dot. They're trying to take away the black fucking dot. That's what they're trying to do. No. Phil ain't having it. He gonna drop that information. You can register early. If you register by the 16th, you only pay $45.
Okay. The link is in
the description.
In the description.
If you wait after that, it's 65 beans. Still worth it.
Yes, it is.
But get early. Get in there early as he talk about how they're trying to keep you here and there's no more experiences for you, but the experiences that they want you to have.
Oh, got your reading, DeBrian? Got your reading next week with Neoshi.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in there too. I just ain't book it yet.
Okay.
I've been busy.
I was like, what the hell happened?
I've been busy. So I'm going to get my joint in there too. And so that's what's going on out here in the world. And we want to be on point as much as we possibly can. So everybody kind of, stay on point.
All right.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Yeah.
Sorry. So somebody, people talking about it. So it's rumored right now, that China has launched an artificial sun into the solar system. People are seeing videos of something bright go up and people are looking at it and they're saying it's an artificial sun. Now, apparently, I saw it too. But apparently that video is from 2020, right? It was just a rocket that went up, one of the Chinese satellites that went up. But at the same time, this is where it gets confusing. A new world record for China's artificial sun project sustained nuclear fusion reaction for more than 17 minutes, and it reached. It said the latest experiment, superheated plasma, reached 126 million degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly 5 times hotter than the sun, which radiates at 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit at its surface and about 27 million degrees Fahrenheit at its core. So that's happening on the Chinese fusion reactor.
Okay.
And at the same time, the video went up, so people are getting it
People are getting it confused.
That's what I'm reading. That's what I read a couple of articles fact checking it and said those articles were put side by side.
That would make sense.
Yes.
Because there should be much more fanfare about somebody playing with nature like that.
Yes, and I'll put both articles in
put a damn sun up in the sky and just a few people like, yeah, I saw it. No, that's huge.
Yes.
5 times greater than the actual sun is burning. CERN is also reactivating this year.
Yes.
The collider piece with new advancements to it. So we want to pay attention to that particle oscillator.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to be trying to use that as an artificial gateway.
I'm putting
Stargate.
I'm putting the news article of the so-called fact check in there. And again, this is Newsweek. All these major news corporations be fake news. They be manipulating news as well. So this could be a manipulation of news. Maybe they don't want us to know what's really happening out there.
Yes, it's very possible.
I am just trying to give you both articles.
Absolutely.
But they do have something that can burn hotter than the sun. That is something that should still be talked about.
Of course. Like what is the purpose of it?
Because remember, I don't know if you guys remember like those Snapple facts. It'd be like if you take a teaspoon of the sun, put it on the sidewalk, it'll burn like 80 blocks or something like that. Yeah. How the hell is that possible? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, the Large Hadron Collider is reactivated. So they're trying to create artificial stargates. Yeah, these people are trying to play God.
Yeah.
In the sense of the grand architect of all that we see. Mm-hmm. And, so we're in the midst of it.
Yes. And I guess we can talk about CDC right now. A lot of people are upset at the CDC because the CDC director just came out and said that our vaccines work extremely well, and then she said some stuff, and then said, but they don't prevent transmission of COVID anymore. And I want to underline the word anymore because I don't think it ever did.
Yeah.
Right? We've been saying that it never did. Right?
Yeah.
So people who have taken the vaccine, or taken candy, my bad, y'all, who have taken it are feeling cheated, are feeling lied to, obviously, because they took it under the assumption that this would prevent and things like that, and it's not. And they have to come out and say that it's not. And what I'm seeing as well, I've been saying this, what they're trying to do and the science that they claim they're following is catching up.
Yes.
Every 3 days, there's something new coming out.
Yes.
But at the same time, this stuff comes out. What gets overshadowed is a new variant because now it's the Deltacron. It's Delta and Omicron. So it's Deltacron that has put together and mutated into a new thing. So they're trying to stir up enough fear, and it feels like there's a time limit. I also wanted to put this out there. I think maybe there's a chance that the COVID vaccine stuff will slow down, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the 2020 is a midterm election year, right?
Yeah.
Majority of Americans are not afraid of COVID anymore. They are afraid of the economy now. As a result of that, like Biden and stuff not really doing anything, you keep coming. There's new variants and there's new mandates, and I'm just tired of this now. I don't care.
Yes.
So, and you haven't stopped it. That was your campaign promise.
Yes.
I think maybe it'll slow down as a way because we've seen them manipulate statistics before, and now they have to come out and basically say that they have been manipulating statistics when it comes to if person died because of COVID or person died with COVID.
Yes.
Right? So maybe we'll see
trickery in the language.
Yes, maybe we'll see a narrative switch to make it seem like Biden beat it. Biden, like his whatever he did, beat it.
He finally got it under control.
Because all you have to do is just say we have it under control.
Yeah.
When the weather breaks, and
the people
will
be like, "Whoo!"
That's just I just kind of thought of that, right?
How you shoulder?
It's just a little sore.
I like it. I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
That's just I was just thinking about that. Something else recently happened as well with the CDC. It'll come back to me, but I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting stuff because they literally said, then why get it? If it doesn't stop the transmission, why am I taking it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it again, never abandon your common sense, bro. Why? What benefits do I? Oh, it's gonna keep me out of the hospital. You know what else to keep you out of the hospital? Exercise.
Oh, that's another thing. They said 75% of the
food.
people who are in the hospital because of COVID have 4 comorbidities. That's like high blood pressure, asthma. Like they have a lot of stuff going on.
Which is what we were saying from the beginning when people got in their feelings and said, "My uncle died because he had." No, your uncle had diabetes, nigga. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm trying to cut back on that.
Yeah, people been getting at us.
At my words. But your uncle had diabetes. All right? Your aunt had lead foot. Or, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, or heart problems, which accelerated the process. Very few healthy people are just falling. Doesn't say it can't happen, because sometimes you have an illness you know nothing about. Respiratory or this and that, and it can catch you. But what they're not telling you is most of them people already had pre-existing. That's why the nursing homes, a lot of them people were dying in there so fast, is because they're in a nursing home already. So they have, listen, Fauci has to go to jail. I'm sorry.
Yo, listen.
I don't know no other way around it. He's the one who stood on that platform and everyone put their trust into, and he was lying. He knew he was lying. Pfizer stands to make $35 billion just this year coming. So it's a lot of money changing hands, and they have enough money to buy the media. They have enough money to buy certain doctors. This is getting crazy.
Also, what Pfizer is doing, Pfizer just inked a $1.3 billion deal with Beam Therapeutics. You can look this up, and they are known to do gene editing. That's a gene editing company.
Yes.
So again, this is stuff that people have been saying since 2020, and it's just all catching up now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Pfizer is so powerful now that you really can't stop them unless a lot of people go to jail. But it feels like from the news that dropped today, right? It feels like more people are starting to come around. Even people who have been vaccinated are starting to say, like, all right, okay, like,
enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Because as soon it's going to be the 4th and then the 5th.
That's what I meant to talk about. The mandates that went to the Supreme Court. A lot of people believe that the Supreme Court is about to shut down the mandates because of the pushback that a lot of the justices are giving the Biden administration lawyers about what they're trying to do with the OSHA and stuff like that. So hopefully that's a good sign.
Well, let's see where it goes. Did you hear about the judge who said Pfizer no longer has
yes
75 years to reveal what's in the candy? They said it took you 108 days to come up with the candy and approve it.
Yeah.
Why is it taking 75 years? The doctor's name is something right. It escapes me at the time. I wrote it down somewhere. And he's saying, no, you have the same amount of time it took you to approve it, to furnish to the American public what's in it. So it's a lot going on. This is Pfizer's response. This is real,
yeah.
This is real. I'm not making this up. They said they only have 10 people working in that department, and 2 of them are new, and they would have to furnish 55,000 papers a day or a week.
Yeah.
And they obviously cannot do that with 10 people.
Yeah.
And we're saying, well, this is the FDA.
Yes.
Pfizer is saying, we're saying to Pfizer, since you own the FDA, let's be clear, pay them so they can get this job done quicker. The judge is standing adamant.
I want to know who the judge is, and we have to pay attention to who the hell he is, because if his plane falls out the sky, going on the family trip to Hawaii,
try to provide his name before we end the show, because he's saying, no, you do not have, because everyone involved would be dead by that time. And what would take you that long? It didn't take you that long to come up with it.
Yeah.
Right? If it takes me 100 days to cook something up in a state of emergency, how many ingredients can that possibly be in 100 days that it's going to take 75 years? You know the fix is in with that. You know they lying, and you can take it or leave it. Just telling you what it is. So shout out to that judge. You know.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Guys, have you? I'm gonna put the article in the chat for you guys in a little bit. Guys, have y'all seen the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trailer?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, they're rebooting the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. You know, but I think he's executive producing this, but it's a serious take on it.
Why would they do that?
So this is what happened, and somebody, he was a content creator. He created his own take on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it was a serious tone. And Will Smith saw it and liked it. So as much as I want to hate on this, like another reboot, I like him giving a black man an opportunity.
All right. Black man gave his interpretation.
Yeah,
and now they're making it into a movie. Make sure this black man is getting paid. A TV series.
Yeah, I hope he's getting paid. But it's a more serious take. It kind of looks like if you guys watch All American on CW, it's kind of the same thing. You know, black kid from the hood goes to white neighborhood for school, and you know how he has to deal with
culture
everything.
change. Yeah. We've seen that story before
a bunch of times. Come on.
Right. I think what made Fresh Prince of Bel-Air what it was the comedy.
Yes.
Us spoofing at the cultural nuances that were different and things of that nature. So for us not to spoof it is different. I want to shout out Sharon.
Yes.
Sharon Halls, that's my people's. She was in a car accident today. Guys drag racing on the highway. She was on her way home minding her business. And these guys just carelessly, this happens a lot. This on the highway zigzagging and drag racing. She's okay, but her car's totaled. But we want to send some love and positive energy Sharon's way and hope you feel better because I know you're shooken. And when you see these cars coming behind you, you don't know if you should move or stay where you are. They're banking that you're going to stay where you are, but just out of normal reaction, when you look in your rearview mirror and you see cars flying, because all you need to do is see one.
Yeah.
You know the next car is coming. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I teach students how to drive, I've taught all my children how to drive and a few other people. The way you impress people with driving is getting them to their destination uneventful.
Yeah.
Don't make this like you've never been in a vehicle and we got to act like, no, getting people where they need to go uneventful. And I learned that from being a bus operator. They said the best bus operators you never remember because they're just doing their job.
Right.
The ones with the buses, and they arguing with the customers and your coffee done spilled on you. You remember those drivers.
Yeah.
But the ones who just do their job, you don't remember. So when you're teaching to the elders, when you're teaching young people how to drive, you have to instill in them, this is a vehicle. This can hurt you.
Yes.
And it can hurt other people. So, just be careful out there. And Sharon, I hope you're feeling better.
Organic Soul, it was on the highway. It was on the Deegan Highway. If you guys are from New York, you know where that is.
Deegan,
the 87 is terrible. I've seen some horrific accidents on there.
And mainly young people.
Yeah, like
mainly young people.
Horrific accidents.
With no regards for life.
Yeah.
It's a joyride. It's an event for them. But at stake is my life because, and I'm just going to be honest with you. If you graze my car like that, I'm getting out and I'm hurting somebody seriously. Especially if I know you didn't have no regards for my life and you was flying around. This is another tip. This is this young people's tip. Keep a baseball bat in your car, but not just a bat. You got to have a glove and a ball as well. Because if it's just a bat, that can be assumed that you just had a weapon in your car. But if you got a baseball glove and a ball, that's just some shit that was sitting in your car. You're taking your grandkids out to play or this and that, and you just grabbed the first thing that came to mind and you went to work.
I like that.
Yeah, that one's on me. Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sound.
And give your lawyer something to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, congrats again to Primetime, Coach Prime.
Coach Prime.
He landed another top ESPN recruit. what's the kid's name?
5-star recruit.
5-star wide receiver. I think his name is Kevin Coleman.
Kevin Coleman.
Wide receiver, yes.
Wide receiver. Got his quarterback, got his corner, got his wide receiver, and now the games begin because young people like to be in what's going on. So you're going to start seeing more and more top recruits go into these type of schools.
Yeah, so he's rated, I don't know what he's rated in. It's so many different lists, and I want to explain that. I want to like talk about that as well. So when I first heard the story, I read that he was a 5-star recruit, number 4 wide receiver in the nation. And then other articles, when they come out, they always rank them lower. And I feel like that's something towards Dion, in my opinion.
Of course.
I feel like they keep trying to downplay him.
They want to diminish these accomplishments that he's making. That's why this media is so dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Had he went to one of the elite schools, he would have kept his 5-star standing. So we all know it's a game, but we know the boy can play.
Yes, he's nice.
All right, we know he can play.
And shout out to Dion, man. He's making some moves over there, man.
Yes, it only takes one, and all of these other Hall of Fame players now need to start, the ones with coaching ability. Not everybody can coach. The ones who can coach, and you don't always have to be a head coach. You could be a wide receiver coach. Just your name alone at this school associated with it could bring more and more of our kids to stay, home, so to speak.
So shouts out. Oh, the national championship is happening right now as well. Can we get a game check on that? What's up?
It's probably just starting. They got to do the national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
All this old kind of stuff.
I got Bama.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bama because I think they just, that's very small, boo.
Yeah.
I got to kind of get my glasses out. There we go, yeah.
Oh, it's 3-3. Okay.
But you got to give the dogs a shot now.
Yeah.
They just played them.
Yeah.
So they just got a reference point
True.
a couple of weeks ago. And if you make the necessary corrections, anything can happen. Yes, anything.
Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds.
Somebody said the judge is Mark Pittman.
Mark Pittman, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Because I'm going to get the article, like I said, for you guys. But yeah, man, we got to pay attention to that dude.
Yeah.
So, guys, there is an interesting story going on right now. And this, we talking about colleges. So Yale, Georgetown, and 14 other top colleges are being sued for collusion, right? And this apparently they were conspiring together to award financial aid, tuition prices, and stuff like that. They were trying to make everything high, and they barely give financial aid to students.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And who's bringing these charges against them?
There was a lawsuit filed in Illinois argues that certain universities are engaging in price fixing and unfairly limiting student thing. This came about. Hold on.
Well, we know
the northern district, the state of Illinois.
We know there's collusion. It's no way all of these athletes cannot get paid. That has to be a concerted effort.
No, this is for...
No, that's for tuition.
Yes.
And high ranking. I get it.
Yes.
But I'm just saying the whole system is colluded.
Yeah.
To some degree. All the way up from athletes to this, that. And Yale and Harvard, of course, being the elite schools. And they're doing that to keep their prestige up. Nobody needs that anymore. I don't need a Harvard degree anymore.
Well, it depends on. You'd be surprised.
I don't need a Harvard degree.
No. Like on the surface, no. But depending on how you're trying, like what you're trying to do in.
They fired Joy Reid.
Oh yeah. They fired. Oh, they firing black people. They don't need black people on the news. I don't think you realize that.
Yeah.
When Trump was in, it was great to have a black face and then say, blame Trump for everything, but he's not in office anymore. Yeah. So now you have to report the news, and now like they're washing away with black faces and showing you what they really felt about you in the first place.
Your purpose has now been served.
Bye.
Move on. Now back to what you were saying.
Back to what else? What the hell was I talking about? Huh? Oh no, we're talking about the colleges, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about the colleges. So and I learned this, that say if you are a startup, right, tech startup or something like that, or you have a business firm or something like that, you cannot get funding. You cannot rub elbows with these people if you don't have an education from Harvard or one of these schools.
Okay, yeah, no, so I didn't mean that in the literal sense. Because they are a secret society, an open secret society, and having Princeton or Harvard or Yale on as your resume, of course, that's always going to open doors.
But in life, like if we're seeing the way the internet has kind of leveled the playing field, then no, obviously,
right. But
especially some of these like degrees, it's just like, come on, bro.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not poo-pooing on anybody's degree. I got a degree in history, so
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? So, Brian Flores was fired from Miami. I thought that was foul.
He went 8-1 in his last 9 games.
He beat Bill Belichick twice.
And they still fired him.
Yeah, that's foul.
That's foul. That is foul. Black guy, black coach from under the Belichick tree.
Yeah.
Who, listen, you're only as good as your quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm preparing because I got to do Eli's show tomorrow.
Right.
And Eli gonna be coming at me with this. So you're only as good as your quarterback. And if the quarterback ain't good, I don't care how good the rest of the team is. You're only going but so far. Gotcha. Shout out Eli. Disabled is Able podcast. We will be on tomorrow, and he's feeling depressed. He's happy because Klay Thompson is back.
Yes, right. But he knows the Patriots about to.
He knows the Patriots about to lose.
Yeah, I know.
And, it is what it is.
Oh, Flores, he from Brownsville. Word?
Oh, okay. Okay, he got a little Brownsville in him.
Okay.
I can see him on the side. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, start getting your questions right. Matter of fact, get your questions ready. We'll be right back with a quick commercial break. And we shall return.
Yes. What up?
Peace.
Urban X Nation. If you are not already a member, now is the time to become a member to our exclusive membership at urbanx.nyc, where you're going to get a bunch of exclusive footage by the #1 father and son team on the planet. Let me tell you what we're going to get.
So first, every morning, Monday through Friday, you get a morning message from me, inspirational, to keep everybody hitting their goals. What else we got?
We got the after show, where it's unadulterated, unscripted, uncensored information, and you also hear from Mama Dot.
We also have the Real Mentality coming, and that is a show specifically to get the male point of view, to get a real men point of view, all male cast, and we have some special guests coming as well.
And the Black Dot will be teaching master classes. That's right, master classes on the subject of hip hop and all other things connected to Urban Decoded.
And a bunch of many hours of extra content we have that we just put up on the membership just exclusively for you.
So we need you to click the link below. Where's it? Right there below. Click that link below. Join, and let's get rocking. Peace. What makes a great t-shirt? Is it fashion, fit, comfort? Is it what's printed on the front of the shirt? Whether it's a humorous message, political, or a social statement made to bring awareness to a noble cause? At Urban X TV, we believe that all of those things make a great t-shirt and then some. So we wanted to create a t-shirt line that was a little bolder, a little bit more challenging, one that stepped out of the boundaries. So we decided to introduce to you our Not So Subtleties. It's one that speaks to the sentiments of what's going on in our environment today. It's one that will spark conversation. So log on to urbanx.nyc to pick up your Not So Subtleties today, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. We thank you for your support. Peace. And we back. As you see, we ran our commercials.
Oh,
I like it.
Forgot we had commercials.
I like it. That means them slots is open. Y'all playing games. We're about to level up. So, if you got your business together and you ready to get your feet wet, then you got to come on through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put the article. It was a Reuters article about the judge ordering the FDA to release their docs. I put that article in there. It's a couple more articles I can get, but that's the main one.
Okay.
So, the first in history, U.S. surgeons transplant a pig heart into a human patient.
Wow.
That happened.
A pig's heart?
A pig's heart. First of its kind, a 57-year-old patient with terminal heart disease received a successful transplant of a genetically modified pig heart and is still doing well 3 days later.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I won't even take a human kidney. I'll be damned if I'm going to take a pig's kidney.
Yeah.
But this is where they're going. I bet he was a bacon lover, too. Just bacon, ham, hock, and pork chop lover. Now he has the heart of a pig. Clap that up. Yeah. Until you need a heart.
Listen.
Until you need a heart, they be like, look.
Yeah.
We got a pig's heart.
Yo, you know this is a South Park episode.
It is.
This is a South Park episode too.
Jeez.
Yeah, they be on it. I think they low key be on it more than the Simpsons, but the Simpsons be like.
Yeah, the Simpsons be like spot on.
Yeah.
Because and then again, like I said, until you need that heart.
Yeah.
And they go, listen, you have a 0 chance of surviving.
Yeah.
But we got a pig's heart sitting right over there.
Yeah.
And we could go for it. Chances of survival is 37%, but it's 37% more. And you be like, you know what? I like bacon.
Yeah.
I like pork chops and ham hocks.
But yo, listen, man. Like I think over the last 2 years, we've seen the importance of just health.
Yes.
We've just seen the importance of like none of this matters if you're not healthy, man.
And I can attest to it fully because after my health diminished is when my life became amazing, bro. Because I just decided I wasn't going to waste no more energy time on frivolous things.
Yeah.
So I'm always telling people, don't wait until your health is in jeopardy to start going to your kids' events. You know, I did all that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But I just started really just appreciating the smaller things. You got to get on that now because all your money, you can't take it with you. You can't do none of that. And we are now in the byproducts of 50 years of bad eating.
Yeah.
Because grandma and them didn't eat like this. Even though grandma and them had chicken and all these other things, most of them was homegrown.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all of these pesticides and
genetically
modified.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what a processed nugget was. And we spoke last week on the after show.
About the Taco Bell.
About not even Taco Bell. KFC has got
the vegan chicken. Yeah.
Vegan chicken, but the shit is cooked in the regular chicken grease.
Yeah.
That's like you taking your tofu and frying that shit, deep frying that shit in pork chop grease. And you like, so it can have the taste.
It will.
Oh, it's going to have taste. You know what I mean? So, and that's the most bizarre thing. So you're promoting... Because that's a pathogen, right? A pathogen? A pathogenist?
No.
Carcinogenist?
Carcinogen,
right? The shit that ain't healthy. You know what I mean? Survey says, pathogen. No, bing. So you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So the grease is what's the super cancerous part. And you're going to take a fine, healthy, delicious nugget, Malcolm. I mean, these nuggets are made with so much... deliciousness. And you're going to dip these nuggets down into the chicken grease, Malcolm. And now the healthy, fake chicken nugget has now got the taste. Come on, what the hell? Who the hell?
I like the Cat Williams.
They're working on it. I was in the mirror the other day.
Yeah.
Working on a little something.
Somebody said Lord knows had a question. Hold on. On the after show, how do you see the chat? I've never seen it. You click watch on YouTube or you just copy and paste.
Yeah, you got to watch on YouTube. Yeah.
Lord. Yeah, and after show. Yeah.
Somebody said Chinese restaurant. Yeah. That ain't chicken, but it's got the essence.
What was Lord knows question?
No, I think it was.
How long was?
What
was the question?
About seeing the chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we answered that. So, and KFC, just staying on the subject, they have a subscription now.
Yeah. Which makes sense, especially how first off, anybody who's eating those Taco Bell wings is wild. You a wild one.
Why?
You nasty. Taco Bell wings,
dude.
During a wing shortage,
a wing is a wing.
No, it's not. Clearly not. But yeah, I'm not with it. But think about how cheap it is to make this food anyway, and if we can get we get your money beforehand before you even use it,
and let's say it got an expiration date
and
on.
I didn't think about this as well. The homeless population, if they can scrape up $10,
that's dope.
I didn't think
so
about
now
that.
you get a subscription to Taco Bell, and you can get X amount of tacos, like one taco a day for 30 days, or something like that.
I didn't think
so
about
they're
that.
coming up with a subscription base where you pay, $10 a month, and you get X amount of tacos, and that's getting your money in advance. But the homeless, that is a plug.
I didn't think about
I just come out and give you the card, but dude, every day now, you up.
Yeah, you good.
You good for at least a taco. At least a taco.
Yeah.
I like it.
You are tuned into the sound.
Somebody said,
of Urban X.
I ain't seen a squirrel since them wings hit the streets.
Yo, you know this?
Look, you already know this ain't chicken. But this ain't reality either.
Yo, there's like a whole movement that birds aren't real. There's a whole movement. Like,
it's assimilation.
Yeah, and somebody said pigeons aren't real because it's like I never seen a baby pigeon before.
Dude, have you seen a baby
No, I
pigeon?
haven't. No, I haven't.
Have you ever seen like little baby pigeons running behind their moms, and the moms is teaching the baby pigeon how to fly? No, you haven't.
It's true.
You see these pigeons, they like boop.
Yeah.
And I saw a pigeon. The dude was playing the guitar. I swear. I know y'all saw it online, and the pigeon was like rocking. Somebody had an owl in their house. They was trying to get out. They started playing music, and the owl started rocking. These are programs. Say what you want to say. Chicken is a program. That's why everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
They told you that in the Matrix. So the new wings, I just happen to be on my vegan shit right now. Because I go in and out. When I come off my vegan shit, I, as an investigative reporter, will go into Taco Bell for you guys and order a 10-piece. And see how that works.
Okay.
No, Ascending Phil will not be on tonight. He'll be on Thursday night. Back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show.
Somebody said I'm with Doc. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Only live once. YOLO, my nigga. YOLO.
Yo, so Meek Mill has a new mixtape coming out, and he says that fans need to have an Ethereum address to hear the mixtape.
I like it. Exclusivity. Yes.
Yeah. Not bad.
And it's leading people, if he's upselling, you get into that, and then you see he's got something to sell you in the metaverse world through Bitcoin. That's a great pull.
And he probably has like an NFT cover.
Something goofy with him on it. You know it's gonna be goofy.
Yeah.
Nas,
yes,
is selling stock. One of the first artists to do so of two of his songs, or if I believe the first King's Disease album, and you can buy stock into the royalties. I think that's a great idea because you got to kind of start that you still have Dr. Phil's Val Crystal Pyramid. Absolutely.
We were just talking about that.
Absolutely. He gave me that as a gift. I will always have that.
We were just talking about that.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, Meek Mill's.
Yeah, so as an artist now, you want to be able to have your fans be able to participate in your success. So invest, not just in buying the album, you make an extra investment and you receive some of the residual income through what's those sites now? DatPiff and some of them other sites where the artist, control all of that.
Yeah, so that's dope.
I think that's dope. It's futuristic. Can't keep doing the same things and harnessing the same experiences.
Let's take some questions now. Somebody said, have y'all noticed the weird colored black lights Mixed in with the traffic lights? No.
No, but that probably has something to do with your vaccine status. Now remember, we spoke, and we did this on the after show, because we be killing the after show, on how Bluetooth connectivity is now involved with the jab. Did you see the what?
What does that say? Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
A COVID baby?
Well, a baby that was born recently, and like 9 hours after he was born, like he was holding his head up.
I saw that.
That was
I did see that, and he looked like he had been here before. Yeah, I did see that. That was
that was kind of
these super babies now.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I did see that.
Did y'all hear Timbaland say The Weeknd's album is the new Thriller?
Yo, I heard him.
Why do these people who music opinion I respect say something so
because now
stupid?
The value of your opinion, and I'm guilty of it. I went in on the Kanye album after I had barely heard it in the car with me and wifey coming home, but I came back and cleaned it up after I gave it some thorough listens. But Timbaland, you produce music for some of the greatest artists in the world, and you're gonna tell me that elevator music, because that's what that shit is. I tried listening to that shit the other day to get me in a writing mood, and it's elevator music, and no disrespect to The Weeknd. But come on, Thriller?
Yeah,
Thriller.
I'm like, why do they do this? Because now it just makes everything you say afterwards
sound crazy,
sound stupid, and everything you say before. Now I'm looking at the stuff you said prior to that. Like, is he?
Yes.
And it feels like real clout chaser-y. Like, you're Timbaland. Like, why do you need the approval of The Weeknd? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Fat Joe. Remember Fat? We talked about Fat Joe saying Khaled is the new Quincy Jones.
Yes. Come on, stop it. And I respect The Weeknd. Don't get me wrong. Some of his, he got some slaps. Got a few slaps on there. But, I mean, in general, but come on, stop it. The minute I put it in, Jim Carrey is narrating that shit.
Yeah.
He literally sound like, he's on one of them white stations. Yeah, tune in to the next one.
Yeah.
Now, y'all can have that. Y'all can keep it. It ain't banging for me.
Somebody said, "Hey, are you guys still doing consultation soon? We're trying this new thing this year where we do one thing at a time."
Are we blurry here, boo? In this original shot? No,
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to do this thing this year. We do one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to overextend ourselves, because that's where it went wrong last time.
Yes.
We overextended ourselves too much.
I didn't see Sean's Drink Champ interview, but he did.
Sean Poe, yeah.
Sean Poe, he did forgive Diddy.
Now, I think it's because that was the agreement to go on Drink Champs anyway. It's on Revolt.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say nothing about Diddy on Revolt,
right?
Do you ever remember how flagrant Drink Champs used to be before they got on Revolt? Their first interview with Diddy on Revolt, they was editing all types of stuff. I was like, I'm not watching this no more.
Yeah.
That's just me.
That's not the one where Diddy was asking Fabulous to hang out.
No, that's not that. I don't think that was that one.
It's very uncomfortable. We need to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Take that. You don't ask no grown man that shit. Malcolm, what do you think about white girls in the gym and the lack of
big butt white girls in the gym and the lack of sisters coming to work out? I think that's just your Instagram feed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, I see a lot. Well, I haven't been in the gym in over a year now. My last day in the gym was the day everything locked down. What was that? March 20th?
Yeah.
That was my last day in the gym, so I haven't seen it. But I used to see everybody in the gym. And those white women, that's in the room.
I heard the BBLs is taking a turn for the worse.
Really?
Like, because of the amount of chicks coming out screwed up.
Yeah, I think if people really realize how deadly that surgery is, for it to be done in mass like this, where it's just go to Miami,
and just get it done.
Go to DR and get it. I think that's kind of wild.
Yeah. But chicks are looking at the end game like, this could change my life. But it could also change your life for the worse, because some of them shits, them asses are not matching with them hips.
Cardi B said,
pole legs with a big old ass.
Cardi B said, she rather like because she said that she got her ass done before her teeth, but the ass was an investment so she can later get her teeth done.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's how they think.
Yeah.
If I get the right ass, it will lead to the income.
Yeah.
So I can get my teeth fixed.
Yeah.
You get the teeth fixed, and nigga turn around, nah, ma, it ain't hitting back there, or you can't get on the pole and make your money.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these chicks are looking at this as an investment.
Yeah.
Coming out of the hood, they ain't got no education. Not the sisters who got it going on, but it's this whole society is about money. You can say what you want to say. So either dudes is in the hood trying to write some rhymes or sell some drugs, and chicks is trying to get a big ass so that a rapper can take them out of the hood, or basketball player, and that's the end game.
Oh, did you guys see Gilbert Arenas and Kwame Brown?
No, I saw like snippets of it. I think somebody finally got at your boy, huh?
Yes, they did.
Okay, give me the details.
They did. So I mean, because they were going at it on Instagram for a few weeks, and I don't know the guy's name who like hosted it, but he got both of them on, and I don't know what you guys watched. What I saw was it just seemed like Kwame was harboring so much anger.
Yes.
So much hurt. He had no valid points for Gilbert. Gilbert was patient. Gilbert was just kind of being level-headed, like, okay, yeah, you said that. You're right. Now what? Like,
yeah.
And he started going into insults. It was just, it was a bad look.
It was a bad look, but I did a psychoanalysis on him.
Yeah.
And it kind of went under the radar purposely.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't trying to create the fanfare where I went against this brother, but I did mine and said, nah, he's harboring a lot of pain, a lot of hurt by what happened to him as an athlete, among other things. And he never let it go.
YouTube has created an outlet to where he can now let go of those frustrations.
And that vibration, because everything we let out has a vibratory frequency to it. Those people who associate with that, that's the people you draw back in, and they will be loyal to you for the entire duration of what it is you're doing, because they recognize something in that. So when we get in our feelings because so-and-so has a big audience, there are a lot of people who resonate with that. There are a lot of people who were molested, who resonate with that frequency. There are a lot of people who harbor so many different things. So, you know what I mean? Everything has a frequency to it that brings people in. And so, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, but I noticed it early on.
Yeah.
Because the minute the conversation really gets intellectual, he goes down a notch.
Yeah.
He don't go up a notch.
Yeah.
He go down a notch or two and start picking out small things and harboring on that, so you know.
So Sending Infinite Gods, did y'all talk about Bob Saget? Yeah, we mentioned it, and we mentioned that they have no cause of death yet.
Yeah.
So
if there's anything you know about America's white dad, because
okay.
America's white mom passed away too.
Who?
Betty White.
Oh, Betty White.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
So there's a lot symbolically going on. And remember, he just commented on Betty White about the afterlife. So there's your connection with that. And they said she, 6 days prior to her death, something in regards to she took a turn for the worse. She was just on TV 6 days ago.
Yeah.
She looked fine.
Yeah.
I think she took a piece of candy.
She was 99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was a different kind of 99.
Yeah.
She was a 99 like, I could ride this thing out.
Funny thing about Bob Saget is like what he was on Full House was literally nothing how he was on stage. Like his stand-ups were like that.
Yep.
So Bob was on the list. I could believe it.
Yeah.
Did I hear his roast? Everybody who roasted him said something funny about him and being weird with Mary Kate and the Olsen twins.
Oh yeah. They kind of went on.
That is weird, but you know.
Yeah. Did you check out Danny Meyer's Tay-Rock battle?
Listen, I haven't watched your battle in a little minute.
I haven't. That was never my thing. I'd always refer to you guys.
We spoke about Joy Reid. She got fired because these news networks are getting slaughtered in the ratings because their number one scapegoat that was ballooning their ratings, which was Trump, is gone, and these liberal companies are they're losing to Joe Rogan, who gets 50 million views, 50 million downloads an episode, something crazy like that.
Yes,
completely blown out.
And it's funny because when I watch him, he's not like unappealing. He just about his own thing. He in his own lane.
That's it.
And he just stay in his lane. He ain't trying to floss up what he do. He gives his guests an opportunity to get their shit off, and I like that.
People hate that apparently. Like the fact that he hears both sides.
Yeah, they don't like that.
They hate that.
Yeah,
that's nuts. And that should tell you where everything is going.
Right. Exactly.
Or where they want it to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And I also heard the news report. Side note, since we just kind of kicking it.
Okay.
How they were firing unvaccinated people.
Yeah.
And bringing back the vaccinated people to work, which made no sense.
Oh yeah, because the CDC things is they're telling people, Pete. They're telling people if you test positive, quarantine at home for 5 days, come back into work. Don't retest because the PCR test is still going to say positive for up to 90 days.
It's going to say positive.
It's going to say positive for up to 90 days.
This is the latest that came out today. It's come out today.
That came out today. No, that came out a few days ago. So what that tells me, this is just me, and I might be throwing my shoulder out again. That is telling me that the PCR tests allegedly are set to always say positive right now to balloon the numbers.
Yes.
Because if I'm feeling better and it's just gonna say positive, that it just does what I can't. Like I'm not gonna retune the machine, the PCR test back to normal levels for your test.
Kevin Kim said, "Dot, you have no idea." That's always true. No argument for me. I don't know what the hell is going on.
That's just me. So
Saget said he was gonna die from COVID. Okay.
No, okay.
He was perfectly healthy. Took the jab. That's what I'm hearing.
Would you say Klay Thompson's come back? Yeah, basketball's not. I don't really care. But that was dope. I'm glad he's back. He's been out for 2 years. Basically.
Oh, he came back and he banged it.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was awesome.
I saw that.
Did you see John Morant's block, bro?
His hops are really scary. Like he gets up.
Dude, this dude is jumping.
Yeah.
When they say the guards can fly, now can you imagine that just in super duper slow mo?
Yeah.
Like the LeBron James block.
He looked like he was floating. Like he was off 2 feet. It wasn't 2 feet he got up.
Yes.
PCR pandemic. Yes, like I'm telling you, listen, the PCR founder, the one who created the PCR test, himself said you can set those tests to create any outcome you want. So if I can create, again, we saw Bill Gates with the book that says lying with statistics right next to him when he talked about some of his favorite reads. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I'm just putting those two together.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Somebody actually, did I see the mayor promoting plant-based eating to beat diabetes? Because that's how he beat diabetes.
He said that. Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what he confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah.
He'll say something like, okay, and then he'll say something. I'm
So
just like,
if he's going to advocate that as a part of his plan, but then double down and tell me I need to mandate all of these kids to take these shots. Now you're confusing me, because if you know plant-based can reverse diabetes, you're trying to tell me it can't keep my immune system high enough to beat a goddamn virus?
Right.
See, now you double talking. Yuck mouth. You know what I mean? So that's where the problem lies. So yes, if maybe he should implement that through all schools. We having plant-based lunch for the kids now, whether they like it or not. Give them nuggets dipped in chicken grease. Give the kids the nuggets. Dip the nuggets in the deliciousness of the chicken grease.
I think the mayor was put here to confuse us on purpose. Yeah, listen, the mayor, we have the first black female police commissioner. They're there to confuse people, because when they implement some of these racist policies, they're going to say, wait, whoa.
Right.
Representation.
Absolutely.
BLM, we down with y'all.
Right. But also remember that they are the white supremacists.
Yes.
Who don't like it.
Yes, that's true.
They just don't like the look of it. Like this country is going to shit.
So and a lot of people have been complaining about New York specifically. New York is going down the drain. Like think about all the billionaires who've moved out of New York because of the policy. So if New York, falls or whatever happens, we can blame that on y'all, black people, black men, black women. And apparently, I heard he hired his brother at some high ass position.
$250,000 security job. Clap that shit up. Keep it all in the family, son. Come on, Malcolm. You the mayor. You're not gonna hire me?
Yeah, of course.
It's like I like to hire my dad. He's the associate producer of security affairs.
Yeah.
How much does it pay, sir? $300,000. And I trust him with my life.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be sitting there like this. Isn't this the same man who called white people the devil? That's in the past.
Yeah.
All of the things he said are now in the past. For $300,000, I'll put a suit on and everything.
Yeah.
Answer your questions.
Yeah. Escape New York. I had a trip planned with wifey. We were supposed to go out the country, and then apparently they wanted us to come back in the country regardless of a negative test or not. We had to quarantine there, so we had to cancel that.
No, what you and wifey were supposed to do, because y'all goofy. The day you booked the trip is the day you set up the quarantine.
No, coming back.
So you tell them when you land on a Monday. You be like, we coming back Tuesday. So the whole time you're there in that hotel enjoying your vacation, you're vacationing and quarantining at the same time.
Got you.
And just add all the time up. Be like, you were here for 7 days, so you just came here to quarantine. Yes.
Yeah.
We just showed up strictly to quarantine.
Got you. Yeah.
Okay, well now it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
We're staying
with
low.
A straight face.
We're gonna stay in the States.
They be like, this math ain't mathing, nigga.
That's hilarious.
Just showed up.
Yeah.
Quarantine the whole time. Yeah. Are we doing an after show?
Yes, let's do it.
We want to watch the game. Ooh.
Damn.
What you say? Huh? Yeah, we don't feel good. Yeah, we don't feel good. But we got a special treat for you Thursday.
Facts.
Special
Facts.
treat.
Facts. And if you was in the after show Monday or last week, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know. Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna just let it. We're gonna let it do what it do.
Yeah. So, guys.
Yeah, we love you because we went an extra little bit of time.
Yeah. With that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit shopurbnext.com. Don't forget to support our advertisers and all that good stuff.
Because I gotta do some investigative for tomorrow's show.
Right. Exactly.
For Eli.
Yeah.
He's
a content creator. He's a content creator.
I'm a content creator for a sports show with a child. Him and his boy.
He's disabled. So
I'm disabled. I can't be,
So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
We love you.
We love y'all. We will see you guys on Thursday. No after show.
No after show tonight.
Thursday, though, we got a big one for y'all.
Thursday, it's going to be on.
We got a big one for y'all on Thursday.
And popping.
All right?
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.